friends, today our topic is the Model 2 of the queuing theory. In the previous video lectures, already we have discussed about the queuing theory, Kendall notation and also the Model 1. You can check the videos, already the links has been given in the description box. Now if we look at the Model 1, according to the Kendall notation, that is A/B/C is to D/E, where we can find the Model 1 has the same notation for as like the Model 2. That means that one was M/M/1 is to infinity FCFS, where M for the both M are for the Markovian process for the arrival rate and service rate, and then that one is for the number of servers, that is for the number of customers, and that is for the service discipline. And the Model 1 is known as the arc-length process. Now the Model 2 is particularly, although have the same notation, that is known as the general arc-length process or the general arc-length model. But what is the main difference between the Model 1 and Model 2, although they have the same Kendall notation? Particularly in the Model 2, arrival and the service rates depend upon the length of the queue, whereas in the Model 1, the arrival and the service rate does not depend upon the length of the queue. That is the main difference for the Model 1 and Model 2, that means the arc-length model and the general arc-length model. Now that would be discussed more in the problem. So before we proceed to any type of problem, we have some formulation. A discrete random variable capital X is said to follow the Poisson distribution with the parameter lambda. Whereas why we are discussing about the Poisson distribution? Because the Model 2 is, for more formulation of Model 2, we need that Poisson distribution formula. So if we can say according to the Poisson notation, that is X, where that is the random variable, is Px, that is called as the Poisson distribution, and is probability mass function is particularly given by the Fx, where e to the power minus lambda into lambda to the power x divided by x factorial, where x is equal to from 0, 1, 2 up to lambda, which is the parameter. So what is the e? As usual, e is the 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial up to an infinite series, and give us the value as 2.718282 near about. So here for the problem of Model 2, we need the Poisson distribution, the same formula. Here we are writing Pn, that one is equal to rho to the power n upon n factorial into e to the power minus rho. And Pi's in equation are the values of a Poisson distribution with parameter rho. So we proceed to the example how to use the Model 2. The problem statement has been taken from the Book of Operation Research Problem and Solutions written by Sharma. The problem statement is like that: a shipping company has a single unloading dock with ships arriving in a Poisson fashion at an average rate of 3 per day. The unloading time distribution for a ship with n unloading crews is found to be exponential with average unloading time happen days. The company has a large labor supply without regular working hours and to avoid long waiting times. The company has a policy of using as many unloading crews as there are ships waiting in line or being unloaded. Find now the two questions. So at first we have to find the problem notation. That means, is that really false in the model 2 or model 1 or model 3, like that. So at first, using the notation, we have to find in which category of model it is falling. So when we are reading the first line, a shipping company has a single unloading dock. So that means the number of servers are 1, with ships arriving in a point fashion. So when that is arriving rate is just about using point fashion, that means we can say that is according to the Markovian process. The unloading time distribution of a ship with n unloading crews is found to be exponential. So once again, that is the Markovian process. That means we can say the arrival, service and number of servers are according to m/m/1. Now the number of ships arriving, that must be infinite. So that is our D. And once again, the unloading crews, as there are ships waiting in line. So that means first come first serve. So that is FCFS. So we may say that problem is falling under the category of model 1. But no. Here one line is given. The company has a large labor supply without regular working hours and to avoid long waiting times. That means whatever be the line of the queue is, then the company is assigning a large labor to minimize the service time. So that means whatever is given according to that, here the arrival and service rates depend upon the length of the queue. Once again, here as the number of queue is very long, so then the company is assigning a very large number of laborers to avoid the long waiting times. That means the arrival and service rates are depending upon the length of the queue. So that means although it is just look like the model 1, but it is falling under the category of model 2. So we have to proceed to solve the problem using model 2. Now what are the problems? The problems are the average number of unloading crews working at any time, and the second problem, the probability that more than 4 crews will be needed. So as like any problem, we have to at first finding the arrival rate, that is lambda, and the service rate, that is mu. Now look at the problem once again for the arrival rate. For the arrival rate, it has been given arriving in a Poisson fashion at an average rate of 3 per day. So what is the arrival rate? Now that is 3 ships per day. Next, for the service rate. What is the service rate? That is given here. The n unloading crews is found to be exponential with average unloading time half n days. Now when that is given according to the process of time, so our service rate is given on the parameter of time. So that means the service rate is 1 by half, or that is 2 ships per day. That means what is happening? Now in half day it is servicing 1. So in 1 day it is servicing 2 ships. In that way we have get the lambda is equal to 3 ships per day and the service rate mu is equal to 2 ships per day. So the first problem, the average number of unloading crews in the system, that means working at any time. It is meaning the average number of unloading crews in the system. That means the working at any time. So we have to find the length of customers in the system, and length of customer means here the customers are nothing, that is the ships. So we have to find out the LS, length of the system, as that is for the system, and that one is summation of n is equal to 0 to infinity, because number of customers are infinity and it is the range is coming from 0. So summation of n into Pn, and that is particularly for the form of PMF or probability mass function from the probability distribution for the discrete random variable. So that is once again probability mass function formula. So here that is n into Pn. So n, what is the value of Pn? Now if we can once again consider the formula for Pn, that one is rho to the power n upon n factorial into e to the power minus rho. So here we are proceeding to the thing, that is n into rho to the power n by factorial n into e to the power minus rho. Now look at the thing that e to the power minus rho, that is a constant. So we have taken it as a multiplier. So that one is summation of n is equal to 0 to infinity n into rho to the power n by factorial n. Now if we look at the summation expansion, that is e to the power minus rho. Now first one n is equal to 0. So 0 into rho to the power 0 by 0 factorial. So that one is 0. Next n is equal to 1. So that one is becoming 1 into rho to the power 1 by 1 factorial or simply rho. Next one n is equal to 2. In that way 2 into rho to the power 2 by factorial 2 or that one. In that way up to infinity, that one is the expansion. Now if we omit the 0 here from, that is infinity, rho plus rho square plus 1 by factorial rho cube, as we are omitting this. We are omitting this, that is becoming in that way. So that means rho by rho square by 1 by 2 factorial rho cube up to infinity. And if we take common the rho from here, so that means e to the power minus rho into rho, that one is becoming 1, that one is becoming rho, that one is becoming 1 by 2 factorial is rho square, 1 by factorial 3 factorial rho cube, in that way. Now what is the expansion of e to the power x? Now that one is 1 plus x plus 1 by 2 factorial x square plus 1 by 3 factorial x cube. In that way we can write that expansion as e to the power rho. So e to the power minus rho into e to the power rho, that one is becoming 1. So final result is the rho, that is our traffic intensity, and that one can be written in the form of lambda by mu or 3 by 2, that one is 1.5 crews. So that is the result for the first problem, the average number of unloading crews in the system. So the next problem asks for, we have to find out the probability that more than 4 crews will be needed is same as the probability that there are at least 5 ships in the system. The question was, we have to find out the probability that at least more than 4 crews will be there. So that means at least 5 ships in the system. So we can write that way. We have to find out at least 5, that means n is equal to 5 to infinity Pn. So that is the total, that means n is equal to 0 to infinity Pn minus from n is equal to 0 to 4. Now according to the probability distribution, we have the complete PMF as 1. So that means we can write that value as 1. So the next one, that is from 0 to 4. So that means P0 plus P1 plus P2 plus P3 up to P4. And we can write P0 as according to the formula. That one was, once again we can check, that one was rho to the power n by factorial n into e to the power minus rho. So here at first, when that is given as P0, so that means we can write it as rho to the power n, that one is 0 here for the first one, by factorial 0 into e to the power minus rho. Now look at the thing that is common for each and every one value. So we have taken that e to the power minus rho as common. So the result are becoming here rho to the power 0 by factorial 0 plus rho to the power 1 upon factorial 1, rho to the power 2 upon factorial 2, rho to the power 3 upon factorial 3 plus rho to the power 4 upon factorial 4. So 1 minus e to the power minus rho, 1 plus rho square by factorial 2 plus rho cube by factorial 3 plus rho to the power 4 by factorial 4. Now putting the value of rho here, we can find out the values, and after calculation we are getting the result as 0.019. So in that way we can solve the model 2. But remember one thing, in the case of model 2, although all the notations are just like model 1, that means m/m/1 is to infinity by FCFS, but arrival and service rate in that case depend upon the length of the queue.